Welcome to GCTV, welcome back from Madrid, and welcome to the latest edition of The Insider for the 2022 season. 4 events down and a handful of show jumping still to come. What a weekend it was at the Club de Campo Villa in Madrid, where we have potentially new championship favourites, other championship favourites struggling, and other championship favourites that we thought were finally coming back into the mix. There were standout individual performances, great team performances, and wonderful performances from youngsters on debut who got to feel what it feels like to don those famous GCL colours for their respective teams. We now continue to work our way throughout the European summer as the events will come thick and fast here on GCTV. Alongside me, back from Madrid, Frederick de Backer.
Good morning.
Good morning. There was a lot happening this weekend. We'll unpack it all. First thoughts around what took place, what we saw, what we witnessed in Madrid.
Yeah, very interesting, the difference between round 1 and round 2 in terms of the spread of the field. It looked like we had our favourites cut out with Golden Eagles. In the end, they managed to win, and that's fantastic for the championship once again. But then if you see how all those teams that come behind it, how it all got up so close, one after the other on the same score, just separated by combined times, that was remarkable to see. And then, like you say, those individual performances and debutants, under 25 riders that stood out. It's a very interesting season where the season is not being dominated by the big names, neither on the teams or from those riders on those teams. It's a new flavour.
I like that, a new flavour. And there's some rather ominous warning signs as well to the rest of the GCL field, because a lot of the Berlin Eagles' success in the opening stages of the season came down to Ludger Beerdebaum and Miller, that wonderful combination. The fact that they have the ability to rest Ludger Beerdebaum, to leave him in Riesenbeck, jump Christian Kuckuck, jump Philipp Wieshout, and still go on to win a GCL event. It talks about depth, it talks about rider strength, horse strength, and perhaps the Berlin Eagles are quickly becoming the new championship favourites. We caught up with Christian Kuckuck, and he spoke to GCTV to give us some reaction to a great weekend in Madrid.
I think a win in the team never is a bad weekend. 2 times fourth, 2 times winning. 14 points ahead in the moment in the overall ranking. Could be worse. I would say when I look at our team and also when we talk to each other, we definitely want to stay under the first 4 for the final in Prague. One of the easiest things is that 4 team members of the Berlin Eagles are basically based in the same stable. So Ludger, Philipp, Owen and me. Which definitely makes it a lot easier to plan all the shows, because especially now in the moment there are basically shows every weekend, and it definitely needs a good planning and management. And yeah, then we sit down, we have a look which horses we have. Makes it definitely easier to have 4 team members already together in one stable. I'm now 10 years there. I'm 32 years old now, so I'm not really the young student anymore. It was my dream when I realized, or when I said to myself, okay, I want to become a professional rider, and I said I want to learn from the best in the world, and that was or is for me Ludger. And yeah, he was he was my hero at that time. And when I asked him and he said yes, my dream already came true. I never expect that happened, to be honest, and especially not that quick. I went to the Olympics, to the Europeans. I'm having the luck to compete on the global season in the team, and winning here in Madrid and having shows in Miami and Mexico. I basically could not even dream about it. And but if that was my dream, the dream came true, and yeah, I'm still really enjoying it. I feel so comfortable and home in Riesenbeck. Yeah, everything developing and growing. Also, the relationship between Ludger and me. He has the experience he has over the past 40 years. I mean, that it's incredible, And I would say basically any situation I'm having now in my age, and in this period of career, he had in the past year. So there was never something I went to him and he said, "Oh, no, with this I cannot help you." Like the first thing he said, always is, I know what you mean. I had that situation so many times in my life.
Is he always right?
I would say most of the time he is right, but in these moments also under the pressure, you know, in a good relationship, you need these moments. It's not always going well up. It's, yeah, sometimes you need an argument to get any further. When we talk about the shows, I'm having, I would say, the biggest strength of horses. I'm definitely having an important position because I will do most of the shows. We have a lot of expectations. I also have a lot of expectations from myself. I'm trying to do the best always, every day. Yeah, so that makes my position important in the team, but I would never put myself out of, like I'm saying, I'm having the most important position or something like that. No, I'm just know that I have an important position in the team and I try to do the best for the team.
Are you looking forward to the upcoming stages?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward. I mean,